Hola, how are you guys doing? Last time we talked about books, about what to read and like our suggestions. Well, now it's time to talk about music. So we know, we love salsa in Colombia. Everyone knows we love salsa, but it doesn't mean that's all we listen to, or that's the only type of music Colombians produce. Today I want to talk about different genre, and it's going to be one of my favorites, which is rock. I'm going to talk about Colombian rock, rock made in Colombia, rock made in Medellin. Some is going to be very old school, some is going to be a little bit more mainstream. It's just what's coming to my mind. It's not really like a list with a particular order of saying the best versus the... No. I try to organize them a little bit from those who are a little bit more mainstream or those that are more popular. And at the end of the list are going to be those that are going to be hard to find. Okay? So, let's start. If we say Colombian rock, I think most of us will think about this band. Aterciopelados. Known from... It's a band where the lead singer is a woman. Her name is Andrea Echeverri, and there are a couple of songs. We're gonna write down later some names of the songs, but basically Florecita, rockera is like pretty 90s, like late 80s, early 90s, pretty cool. So Aterciopelados. Now next, I would like to suggest a band that I discovered recently. Or let's say maybe 10 years ago, but that is now recent for those of us who are getting older. And Superlitio. It's a little bit softer, but it's pretty nice. One of them is, for instance, Te lastimé is one song that is actually good. Okay? Superlitio. Now we go with the next one, and that would be... I love this one. Dr. Krapula. It's a little bit heavier than Superlitio. Particularly, there is a song that is about football, and it's called El Pibe de mi barrio. It's absolutely amazing. I get crazy when that song goes in the radio. I just put it all the volume, or I start jumping around in the house, because it has like a beat that you feel like you're in the stadium, like cheering for your team. Absolutely amazing. Dr. Krapula. Now, the next one... This one is going to be a surprise, because you're going to say, what is this guy talking about if we're talking about rock? And then you say, wait, Shakira? Are we talking about the Shakira of like Waka Waka and the hips don't lie? Well guys, believe it or not, Shakira, before she went mainstream and all pop, she was like quite a rocker. Actually, she started as such. Particularly some songs that are Donde, estan los ladrones or pies descalzos. We'll write it down, but those are like the old Shakira songs back from the early 90s or something like that. Quite recommended. Now this one is not very well known. Called Poligamia. Poligamia. Let's say the lead singer of Poligamia, his name is Andres Cepeda, and he's quite a known figure in the Colombian music, even today. But back in the day, like I'm talking about the 80s, early 90s as well, he used to have a band called Poligamia. Particularly, there is a song that is called Mi Generación. Quite nice. Now the next one is Juanes. Okay? Yeah, so from Juanes, of course, it's very known for La Camisa Negra. Juanes, by the way, is from Medellin, and widely known by his song of La Camisa Negra. It's a very good one, but there are many more. For instance, A Dios le pido, and plenty more. But Juanes is a main figure of the Colombian rock. And now that we talk about Juanes and that we talk about rock, we have to travel a little bit further back in the past and go to this band. Ekhymosis. Ekhymosis is the first band, or I don't know if the very first one, but it's the band where Juanes actually became famous. Before being solo, he used to have a band, very, very, very long hair, rock band, Ekhymosis, and there are some songs, for instance, La Tierra was very popular when he was softening down a little bit. He also made a version of the Colombian national anthem in rock. There is another one that is De Madrugada or Solo. Those are pretty good. So quite recommended because it's good stuff. And this one I also love it. Kraken. Kraken is a little bit more heavy. It's also a band from Medellin. His lead singer, Elkin Ramirez, he had an amazing voice. Unfortunately, he passed away maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago already. And yeah, there are very, very nice songs. For instance, Muere Libre or El Vestido de Cristal. A couple of songs that are very good about Kraken. We're getting now almost to the end. How many do we have left? We have 2 left. Okay? Now this one, now the ones that come are very underground, or at least those bands that let's say they were famous here in those days of the of the cassette. Perhaps you, all of like those who are old as me, remember the cassette and passing the cassette from hand to hand. And this one is called Bajo Tierra. Okay, Bajo Tierra has one song that is very popular in Colombia, or at least in Medellin, and it's called El Pobre. You play that song in the middle of the night and half of the city will start singing that song, El Pobre, quite recommended. And the last one, very underground, actually might be a little bit difficult to find a song. When I try to look for them, usually I find them in YouTube, but I will tell you how to find them. The name is El Pez, El Pez. Please do not confuse with other bands from Argentina or Spain that are also called El Pez. This was a band also from the early 90s in Medellin. So they didn't have like a record or a label or... No, they did have a record. What they didn't have was a label, okay? So it didn't become very popular. When you look for El Pez, you need to look for in YouTube, El Pez, and then the name of the song. Particularly, you can try with El Pararrayos. El Pararrayos. Or there is another one that is very rock and roll that is called Y Yo No Bailo. Don't worry about the names of the song, I'm gonna write them down, but basically this is like my top 10, top 11, I don't even know how many there were, but yeah, tell us what you think, share with us like your favorite Colombian bands. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some of the main ones, but this is what we wanted to share with you today. Bye.